And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Jason Kidd in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Irving at the 3, the small forward.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Jackson misses. The Nets with the lead. Irving drives in, and it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George, just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Zubac. The shot comes out. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. And the shot goes in. And now a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Lopez covering. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Jackson against Kidd. Pass to Leonard. Over Irving. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
KD's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Coming out of the floor for the Nets.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, trailing here by 8. Over to the left wing. Coffee. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. Carter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
Kyrie Irving, shooting 1.
free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from George. Irving drives in. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. Here's Petrovic. Paul George with the steal. Coffee passes to Mann. Into the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Mann. He has 5.
2 minutes.
Here's George. Robinson trying to break free. A nice shot by George. George has got 11 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second point.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
First free throw is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Durant. Jefferson comes in for Carter. And it's Anderson in for Petrovic. Both good from the line that time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Batum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Covington. 6 to shoot. Outside, Batum. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams for 3. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Williams finds Jefferson. Irving for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Outside, George. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And it's blocked. Covington dishes to George. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving drives in. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
George way outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Nets. They lead by 14. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. Jackson is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson against Anderson. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Down low, here's Zubac. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Kidd with the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Powell. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he's able to get it back. No good from Zubac.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's Anderson with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 20.
They are just killing them on the interior. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Clippers call time here. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Kenyon Martin. And Petrovic subbed in for Anderson. Here's Zubac. Jackson passes to Powell. Six on the shot clock. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And that one's good by Petrovic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Powell, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul.
That's his
first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 8 points for Reggie Jackson.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Irving throws it down.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits and makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's the pass to Powell. Nobody near Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Durant. And he makes good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jackson. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Jackson. Jason Kidd making his last shot. Now Powell. Now here's Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Brooklyn leading by 14. And Kidd, here we go. He gets it in there. Kidd's got 21.
Creating for others, that's when Kevin Durant just takes it to another level. He's such a great scorer, but working within the framework of the team that time.
Leonard, make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. 1:53 left in the fourth. Lopez kicks to Kidd from past the arc. Here's Durant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, rebounding is about positioning, but for KD, a lot of times it's his timing and his length. So he goes in there and uses those to great effect.
Here's Jackson, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Kidd against Powell. Left side Kidd. The deep three from Durant. The shot will not fall. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Left side Leonard. There's the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 15. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Kidd.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Defended by Jefferson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by KD. The offensive rebound comes up empty down low. And here's Brooklyn. The lead is 15. Puts it up from 12, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And there it is for him.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
It's the Nets now, and they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
That's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Nets ball.
Close out, Kyrie. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On its way from Irving for two, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 17. And here's Kennard. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the